talk. This is a deep matter. One of your colleagues has already quitted because you lot ain't responding. Come out, speak to us. If I was in your position, I'd come out and sort this peacefully. Keeping kids safe. About getting this running off the app. A man your age I speak to as 15, 16-year-old, mate. A man your age, you find that right?
We just want the app to be safe for women and children. There is very, very vile things going on this app. There's very, very nasty things going on. And we report it time and time again. We get ignored. But when it's to do with weekly rankings, when it's to do with money, that's when they hear us out. That's when they hear us out. We just want to be heard. That's all it is, okay? Hashtag make TikTok safer. Hashtag drop your TikTok money.
You're protecting the peddlers. You'd rather keep the peddlers on the app and put the decent people off. That's exactly what you're doing. You're protecting everyone. Peddlers. Money over morals. That's all you have is money over morals.
TikTok, we want to change. When do we want it?
Now. Shame on TikTok. 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 How many of us let our managers know and people know in this building that we just want to talk about the wrongings on the app, but guess what? We get ignored. These protests are not going to stop. They're going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. And we will come in our hundreds. So boys, shame on TikTok. Shame on TikTok. The only way we're going to make this place look bad is if we hashtag make TikTok safer and hashtag drop your TikTok managers. Why does it take for someone to come on this app, make their money, and then we find out? There needs to be safe, there needs to be precautions, measures, there needs to be more safety checks.
So how do you feel about letting 14-year-old girls online while aged men are gifting it? Is that what it's about? Money over morals? Shouldn't be online, and what are you guys doing about it? Are you a chef? You're feeding the peddlers here? You're feeding them, yeah? You should be ashamed of yourself with young kids on this app, and you're turning a blind eye to it. Money over morals.
Left the TikTok headquarters, bust the corner, yeah. And said, you lot F off. His name is D to the I to the A to the R to the O. Get him off the app quick, not slow.
Andrew, get the Andrew off the app.
Tell him.
Get the Andrew off the app.
Tell him. There are animals on the app. There is evidence. This is not hearsay. We have evidence. Many people have evidence. Get this wronging off the app.
They've cancelled their award ceremony,
yes,
but not the wrongins, yeah?
Yes. So they cancel our reward ceremony, but they don't cancel the wrongins.
This is how bad it is, people, yeah? Huh? There is children getting groomed on this app. There is children getting groomed on this app. And they would rather just ignore the fact that there's people out here trying to speak to them instead of coming out for 2 minutes. Buddy, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed of yourself. Ashamed of yourself.
Welcome, folks, to the third episode of Drama Unleashed with I Hate Beef, where we dissect the juiciest TikTok controversies. Today's episode, we will be learning about the protests happening at TikTok HQ. Content creators have come to realize that the TikTok blackout was ineffective, and their frustration has turned into anger directed at TikTok. To express their dissatisfaction, creators such as No Face, No Case, Snow, Fiddy, Tony, Rambo, and many others have decided to peacefully protest at TikTok's headquarters. Their message is clear. TikTok must take concrete steps to safeguard vulnerable users, particularly minors, and the platform. These creators are advocating for the implementation of robust safety measures, including background checks for top creators, improved communication channels between TikTok and creators, and more effective reporting mechanisms. Their passion is evident in their unwavering demand for Dydro's removal from the platform, even resorting to chanting his name and calling for his ban. Despite the protests, TikTok has chosen to remain silent, with the exception of one employee who resigned in solidarity with the demonstrators. This inaction has led many creators to perceive TikTok as prioritizing profits over ethical considerations, favoring their golden eggs or top creators like Dydro to maintain a steady stream of revenue. For now, this situation remains unresolved. We encourage viewers to voice their opinions on TikTok's actions and consider joining the next protest. Stay safe and we'll see you on the flip side.